Welcome back to Oldman Gaming. Hey, we're still here in leaderboard 30. As you can see, I've dug a lot. I didn't do a video yesterday for Gold Rush. I did play a bit, but didn't really get to any videos. Let's look at it. Let's just look at our max total. We're 11th now. This really sucks. I put in like 6K yesterday, and I'm losing. Yeah. So, and seasonal gold, though, on the bright side of things, in maybe one, or, well, probably I'll help 1.5 cleanups, I will be number 5. So, yeah, that's really cool. And the other cool thing is we're about halfway to a cleanup, so just jump right in, start digging. I figured, yesterday I would record. Well, I mean, there's a lot of games that have been coming out with updates that I want to cover. That, I mean, I can, but if I'm playing this like as many hours as I can per day, I thought I would play a lot more, but part of it's I am a little burnt out. Second of all is just because it's vacation, we're doing things while we're going out, doing things with the family, and I wish I could get into that corner. That one corner is the only thing I cannot get. And I've been sleeping in a bit, which is actually really nice. I like to sleep in. So, I mean, on most days, I'd be awake by 7 a.m. I've been sleeping in a lot. I don't think it's been helping. I'm still really tired. Honestly, I could just sit and sleep all day, which would be really dumb. That's a waste of a day. So, yeah, let's see what we can do. I've been... I'm pretty solid on the idea of basically we've got, I get like a different, let's do this. If we, generally, yeah, get a bit, there we go. That's a better view. So the squares highlighted are what I'm going to dig out. I mean, there are some up the river there, but yeah, that's going to be it. So we've got 3 cleanups basically. I mean, maybe 4 because there's oh, we're in drive mode. I don't want to be in drive mode. Well, I guess we can move up just a touch to really reach this dirt here in the front. We are getting to the bottom of this here. Oh, why? Or I should say just the max of what we can reach. Real bottom, and this would be just hitting bedrock. Yeah. I feel like we were somewhere like that earlier. Seems like I favor that left side a bit more than the right, because the right still got lots of dirt over there. I take it that Hybrid Still is still on break, because I haven't seen any videos or live streams from him, so that's cool, Maybe I should have just taken a break, but I know that if I did, I would definitely lose any chance, really, of getting back, I think. We'll see, though. We will see. I'm not certain if I've found all the chests, but I think I've got enough of them. Hopefully I've got all the ones that give us the gold rates, you know, for both day and night. So I'm gonna guess it would take probably 2 hours to like doze down to where I can get that gold. And I think I could probably get set up faster doing a reset. And then I've got a bunch more gold to dig out. So plus it might make sense considering we've got, well, basically 10 this plus 10 days till winter. And so doing I might even just like last 1 or 2 days before the winter comes, maybe I'll just like do a reset, get a claim that's got like no overburden on it, and then just because you can always free up the dirt if you get it frozen. I just can't do it in my hard mode season because I don't have the bulldozer. If I buy it, then I mean it's not an idea to buy it, but it's hard mode, and I don't have to dig in the winter. That's the good thing. I can I mean, I was trying to dig in the winter. It would have been nice to get some more money before the end of winter, but it's not going to happen. And if I want to save the money, I don't have to also level up the workers. I can, if you know, whatever day you stop in the winter, you don't have to pay for those extra days. Keep your workers, they'll still be around in the next season, so that's nice. And I don't know if it will be completely useful to have them all leveled up right away. They'll cost more money. It will allow me to like switch more, but I don't know. For that, I'll have to kind of look at the game a little more, see where I'm at. I think I'd rather save the money and buy something like the D-Rocker. See if we can get some more money out of the dirt we're putting through. If I'm going to buy the D-Rocker, then I need to, well, we'll see. Then I'll have to pay the people through the few days of winters that are left. I think there's like about 3 more days that I have to kind of pass through to get the best deal. But we're in winter, and might not be so terrible just to buy it right then and then quit, so we don't have to pay the workers more than we have to, you know? Like the savings in not paying the workers will probably be bigger than the savings we'll get from actually trying to get the deal at the last day. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah. I thought that was our ending one, but no. Okay. Where are we at with this? Hey, something has stopped because there's dirt in the thing. What is... Oh, you know what? I think our thing ran out of gas. Yeah. Well, we haven't lost any dirt, though. We probably haven't. It's at 99, which would indicate that it didn't, like, overfill. So that's always good. I've been checking the water a lot. I actually haven't been checking the gas on this thing. Let's get fired back up here. Let's go check the water as well, then. Big mistake here, but oh well. There's one spot, and that's right there, that if you're not careful enough, the dozer will just dig right in, and I wasn't careful. Yeah. Okay, so that just got filled up, so that's good. Let's get back over to our dump truck and wait a minute. Everything going through here now. So that was at 40. So we need to look at the top one. So we're at about 50. Say 48, 58, 66, and this will give us, let's give us like 86 to our second cleanup. So that's great. I haven't actually done any recording also for the in-betweens. I did, what, like probably 6K of digging? Maybe it was even more. Don't remember. But I just, well, I mean, what's happening here in the house has been a bit limiting to, like, doing videos, like, basically, a lot of the day I've had only like 10 or 15 minutes to sit around, and like I get maybe 20 minutes, so I come here and play for the 20 minutes, and I go. I just hate doing videos where it's like so sporadic like that. Now, in the video, you wouldn't notice too much, except perhaps that I'll keep losing my train of thought. Haha. Obviously, because it's like hours later that I come back to the video. Pick it up. Alright, we're going to leave it right there, but we're going to dig as far deep, or, you know, as deep as we can go. So this should be our switching dump truck. We're switch 2, and then we've got one more switch to dig out. With the dirt that's in here, I do think we'll get even like a, well, maybe not another full cleanup, but we probably get at least one switch out, so that could be good. Another like 8, 9. Well, actually, like each switch these days has been about 1,000 ounces, so that's really nice. If you think we're doing 3 switch cleanups, we get 3K, so makes sense. No music, that's really okay though, don't mind. Should start back up in a bit. No, I want drive. Gosh, I just cannot get my buttons right. Ooh, let's not fall off though. So that's the kind of digging I want to get done over here. Reach down there as far as possible, just get it all. If there was an easier way to get down to that gold, I probably would. I just don't think that there's much of an easier way, to be honest, than digging for, like, or not digging, but bulldozing for at least 1 hour. If not, it would be more likely more than that. But hold on a second. Well, let's get fixed here. I guess we could have dug a little deeper there, but Like, see, even today, my wife's like she gets house fever, I guess they call it, where she just can't sit in the house all day. Or for very long. Me, I'm immune to house fever. In fact, I have outside fever then if that's the way it works. I can stay inside for days and I mean, I step outside or I'll take my dog for a walk, to get some fresh air, but I don't have to go talk to people and stuff. So, oops, nudge, nudge. Dude, we're already hanging over the edge. I thought I backed up a bunch. I'll back up a little bit then. Just want to fall in. Dude, wrong buttons all over the place here. There we go. So I was saying my wife is already feeling that house fever and wants to get out. But she's already been out today. But she already went to the store with the girls, went out, had some food to eat. Also, we're expecting some money, so she wants to go shopping, which I definitely don't want to do. I'm a guy, shopping is meh. If I don't have to shop, I won't. Luckily, she knows quite a bit of what she wants. There's this new vacuum she's been looking at, so she wants to go pick that up. And then because there's some I guess you'd call it profit in the business. My wife wants to go. She wants to go buy a desk, or not desk, like a table that she can put in her office, which means she wants to go to IKEA. I tell you what, nothing wrong with IKEA. It's just you step in that store and then you come out 7 hours later. That's the only problem. And I don't want to go there and be time warped to the end of my day. It's a great store. Yeah, great stuff in there. I mean, of course, it also means you got to put it together most of the time. But and being that my wife's a woman, even though she knows what she wants in IKEA, she can't just go in there, get it, and come out. She's got, well, let's just go take a little look. No, if we go up, so the upstairs is where you go look. They have the showcase rooms, and then the bottom area, for the most part, is then just stuff. It's either little things that you put around the house, so it's easier to go through faster. You're not looking at, wow, this whole room looks really great. How can I Anyway, you can go through it a lot faster. If you go upstairs, it's like, oh, check out the couch. Let's sit on this. Hey, what do you think about this bed? Hey, wow, these curtains look great. It's like, girl, we came here to get one thing. Can we just go get it? So most of the time she goes to IKEA without me because she enjoys going to IKEA. I don't. I'm old, but I don't think it's an old thing. I think it's a. I think many people, not just men, but many people. I mean, she agrees with me. She knows it's like a. I call it a time trap. You get in there and you're stuck there all day. Well, not stuck, but you just end up spending your whole day there. I guess to minimize the time spent there, you just go there like an hour before they close. That would do it. Maybe I should start doing that. I'll be like, yeah, girl, let's go to IKEA. It's like 7 o'clock. We'll get there. We'll have about an hour. That'll work for me. So I'm gonna check my stuff here. Some of it's this has finally been pretty even. I've had to like empty it like 10 times. Even this is pretty close, so it's not too bad. Before, like things were all over the board. It's been pretty crazy with these buckets the last few episodes. Whoa, we're about to tip over. I think I've just figured out a new tactic to basically go shopping at IKEA. So thank you all for standing around or hanging around and listening to me babble as I figure some things out. This is not a bad idea, though. It's not a bad idea. Let's move forward so we can actually grab everything or get down there as far as we can. Wish the let's see if we put the camera like that. Will that help any? Sometimes you just change the angle enough, and then yeah, it's not helping. Maybe it made it worse actually. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So I guess here in a bit I'll just get out and go switch it, or I'll like leave the claim so that it'll reset. Partly, I think they just need to. I mean, I could be wrong, but they just need to like change the clipping plane on this camera to be a lot less. And then it won't like clip through the walls and show us. If you shorten the clipping plane, then it shouldn't. Like I said, I could be wrong, but generally, this is just because the clipping plane on one of the on the camera is too long, too wide, whatever you want to call it, and it's obviously colliding with your object, allowing you to see through it. Oh, wrong direction. Don't want to do the wrong direction thing. That's bad. It's like this whole vacation, I could have just sat here happily alone, playing games, playing this game, putting in tons of gold, and I would have been happy. But I got a wife, which I'm not complaining. I like my wife. But sometimes she wants to go out of the house and be social and all that stuff. And I don't know. I'm an introvert, so I'm not really into that kind of thing. I could I could not be social forever and be very happy about it. You know? I'm not one to like walk up and I'm not your typical American. I don't just walk up to people and start talking to them and telling them about my day and all that jazz. I mean, that happens in America. It does a lot. You know, you'd be sitting on the bus and the guy next to you is just like, yo. You're like, all right, hello. But yeah, I'm not like that. I would be more of the typical Finn who they don't like to talk to people. They don't talk to strangers. They didn't have any problem with the 5 meter um, distancing. They're like, we're already 5 meter distance. That means we can make it 10, and then there'll be no one to ever speak to. I mean, it's funny, but you watch them at the bus stops, and like they will, you know, every one of them will have at least. They don't. I mean, there are some bus stops, obviously, that just there's so many people that they're crowded. But like, if there's say like just like 5 people or so at the bus stop, and they're all waiting for the bus, um, each one of them will have about a meter between the next person. Like if there's a bench and say 2 or 3 people can sit down, one person will sit down and the next one will be standing at the like opposite side of the bus stop. And then about a meter away will be the next person. It's like they really like their space. It's interesting to watch and see. They're a very interesting social country, I guess you could say. How they socialize. I mean, I don't know. Well, I do know, like, they just, like, a lot of them drink and go to bars, and once they get a few drinks in them, they're much more open and talkative. I mean, I guess everybody is. So, but without that help, I mean, honestly, they're pretty much antisocial. I mean, in a sense that they don't instigate conversation. They actively what you call it? Went brain dead. They run away from it. I was trying to think of a different word. Either way. So I'm not saying fins are bad. I like fins. They kind of fit my personality. So my wife is more of American than I am in the sense of her personality. So she's very outgoing, very talkative, very like she doesn't necessarily just talk to anyone, but she definitely can talk and will talk to people. And is, like I said, way more personal, you know, personality wise, way more of an American than I am in that sense. If you think of, I mean, she'll also very much voice her opinion on things. Like, so one time we're traveling, and so we generally don't drive the car to the. Can't remember if we were actually going to the we might have been going to the boat. That's why we didn't have the car. So we might have been traveling to Sweden or Estonia. So we take a ferry there, and either way, we're taking the bus to go travel. I can't or train. Can't remember where we were traveling to, but so we got on the public transportation train, and we're sitting there, and there's like a group of like teenagers further down in the car, and so they started playing music. Right, it was kind of loud, yeah, but it wasn't too bad. Like there are some like people that turn on music. It's not just loud; it's terrible music. I mean, this music, it wasn't bad, it wasn't great, either. Not something I would want to have listened to, but I like me being a fan. I just sat there and didn't say anything. And I was like, we got like 10 more minutes on this train ride. We'll be fine. But my wife like had a cow yelling at, well, not yelling, but she's like, hey, can you turn that down? This is public area. You should be using your earphones. And those teenagers weren't having it. They, got all sassy with her, and they started arguing. So she got her phone out and started playing her music. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. Had a little argument on the way there. I was just like, why do you let them ruffle your feathers so much? Just like, you know, just let them be. A few minutes, like, you could just easily put your earphones on, turned on some music, and like zoned them out, basically. But yeah, she wasn't having any of that. So that's how I would say she's way more American than I am. Yeah. She's the outgoing one. I'm the sit at home and do nothing kind of guy. Very boring, very, I don't know, safe, I guess. I mean, I don't mind going out. What I do mind is like, and I wouldn't even mind the shopping if there was like a place to sit down. Like it used to be, especially before COVID. At least a lot of shops would have like a spot you could kind of sit down at. And I'm thinking any shop where like a husband and wife goes into shop for the wife, they should already, to be like, this is my own thinking, but I think it would greatly be appreciated. There's like a place for the husbands to sit down and just chill. Let the wife do the shopping they want to do. We're in there just chilling, you know? I think I think they would get a lot more like people coming in. I could be wrong, but I would stop in the shop if they had a place to sit down. Because most of the time I'm just standing around doing nothing. And I'm also one of those guys that hates to just stand around. I'd rather sit. Oh. I mean, obviously they have places to sit around outside the stores, but like have a place for people to sit down in your store. I know with once the COVID thing came out, like any place that had any place to sit down just disappeared. And now it's like, you know, the new norm is to have nowhere to sit, regardless if it's outside in the hallway area of the mall. Even the food courts have nowhere to sit anymore. No, I'm kidding, they do, but for the longest time it was kind of it was all taped off. You couldn't go anywhere. It was like you'd think that pandemic had happened or something. I know, can joke about it now, but then it was real serious stuff. And that 58 kind of looks like 58 or 54. I don't know. Some days I can see that way clear. Yeah, it's 54. See it much more clearer than now. I don't have my glasses on, but it's not. I don't think it's that. I can see all the numbers. It's just. Well, I'll be back in there long before the lights go out. I mean, the battery dies. At least I think I will be. Doesn't take me too long to fill this thing up. So I was looking at, I mean, well, we probably won't see it in this one, but my daily totals, I've been averaging about 2.2K a day digging this way. So it's a decent way to dig. I mean, I'm not complaining. It works. Getting gold or onto the board. I don't feel like it's too slow. Also, create a nice flat place if I actually want to get down there and do something. I could easily get in there with a dump truck and this, just dig to the bottom if I really wanted to. So, now let's see. Whoops. Good golly. Oh, and I gotta move the truck up. Of course we do. Oh. All these things beeping at me when my watch was just buzzing. It's telling me to get up and walk around. I don't want to. I like to sit. I mean, I'm a little overweight, you know. Probably should be about 75 kilos. I'm like 82, so I got a few pounds on me. I probably should exercise more, to be honest. Get out and do something. I take my dog for a walk, but that's not enough. I think I wouldn't have a problem going to a gym if it was really close, or like I really liked working out when I was younger. Like in high school, I had weightlifting for like 2 years of my schooling, if I remember right. At least two. I also ran track. They did want me for the football team, but by the time they mentioned it to me, it was too late to be recruited, so I never got to do that. I would have liked to. I would have really enjoyed to play the high school football. I would have been a running back or a wide receiver if I could have, but I'm just thinking, what buttons do I need to press here? My, oh my, I'm tired. Oh, goodness. All right, one more to go. Again, though, I still want to take a look, make sure everything is stacking up properly. I guess so. So these guys are quite behind, but I'll probably just come up here and get the last one. Yeah, I think I'll do that rather than like Why they're behind is because I reset not reset, like I had gone through and switched all the mats on my last run, so I could do a third run and not miss anything. So basically I could have actually done a fourth run, but I drive. Oh, that's the problem. Yeah, let's see. That corner there still seems like we could get some out of it. It's not low enough. We're here to get all we can. So anyway, everything else switched, and that was still behind. So to let it catch up, so I just let everything run through to catch up. So it was about 15% behind. So really the only way to fix it is to just clean it up myself, which I guess that's what I'm going to do. Let's back up here. We'll dig out, I guess, what would be the left, what's left of this one. See, we've got one full square here, basically. Yeah, one full square. That is, basically I would consider leftover in a sense, because generally it takes about 3 of these squares to get a full cleanup. And we've got 3 squares already. I mean, we've got a full cleanup already. So hopefully we can get even one more square. So we have, like, say, another 2 cleanups, 2 full cleanups, and 1 cleanup that's like a double. So that would give us, besides this one, that would be like about 8K more out of this claim, which would give us, well, we're looking at 11, so that's that goes 67, that would be 78, so that'd be 28K out of here, right? Yeah, that would be, because we started at 50K. I haven't, like, melted down any gold. So if we end up at 78K, then we're hitting 28K out of this place without digging deep. And not without going to bedrock. That's, whoa, that's a lot of gold. Never used to get that much out of a claim. I wouldn't say they hosed it, but they definitely put tons more gold in here. Does it make it any different? Not really, because those who have time to play will play, and they will be on top. And the people that don't have time to play will be the guys that just do what they can to they'll play, they'll enjoy the game, they'll maybe get in the top 20, who knows. You know, I put a lot of hours into the game too to try to stay in your top 10. Right now I'm 11th place, and who knows, people might have even put more in, so I'm going to have to, you know, if I get the time today, I'm going to have to put in, like, I won't have any time on New Year's Eve day to do anything. So I will definitely probably even have to do like a double episode next tomorrow. I was thinking next week, but no, it's actually coming up. It's tomorrow. So y'all are already at 100%. Well, there's 1 or 2 up there. It's at 98. I want at least all the mats to switch. So we'll let it go a little longer. There's that last one there. There we go. Switch our water around. Guess we could turn our lights on. I mean, I don't need them, but it's good for the video, so why not? Oh, let me do this real quick. I think I got my calculator here already open so we can clear it. We're at 67,198. Perfect. All right, let's get this rolling. Actually, we'll start it like this because we have to like empty this one up. So, see, why did this one change? I don't understand this. Whoops. I don't want that. We'll probably get like at least, we get like show full. Yeah, see, these are not, what the heck? This thing is bugged, man. Like, seriously. Okay, that one's full. That one's now full, but that one is not. This one will probably take several. I wonder if it'll take it all. Like, technically it should, right? Because that's like where we're at. It'll be silly if it won't take, like, we'll get all but one scoop in there. Are you kidding me? It's one scoop. Fine, be that way. We'll drop it here. Dang it, keep hitting the wrong button there. All right, all right. We can rock and roll now. Everything is good. You see what I'm talking about. The thing is bugged in some way. As it only is switched at like 25% on some mat. It seems. It's weird. Oh, whoops. I totally thought I was pointing right at it. So I'm expecting like 3K from this. So it's been pretty much this like straight up. Well, it's like 3,100 or something. So what's sad is with this cleanup, it barely puts us into the top 10 again. It may not even because I think we might be like 100 or so away. So I will have to figure out some time to do at least a minute. I have to do lots of cleanups actually. Really? We're all done here. I'll just run this guy over. He's got like nothing in him. I mean, there's a little bit, but like it's not gonna fill it up all the way, is what I mean. Ooh, I totally didn't even think to wait on that one, so luckily it was down below. I think someone mentioned to sell to sell this and try maybe. Now I think I understand the comment. So somebody commented, try selling the sluice box and maybe that'll fix your problem. Now I was thinking they're referring to there's like a $6 rent fee that I can't find. But I think I know what it is. It's someone had mentioned it's probably like a hydraulic hose or something off of one of the rented machines, and I'm betting that's correct. But this one I think actually is referring to this bug problem I have with that freaking thing. Now I'm thinking about it. So yeah, that may actually be a good idea. Just like sell it all, everything, just buy new grates and everything and start over. Maybe on the next switch I'll do that. Not a bad idea. 1,700. That doesn't seem quite as much as we normally get. That means we have to get like 1,300 out of here. Which I think we do, but, well, let's see. I hope that's how much we get. I mean, if it's a little less, it's a little less. Nothing I can do about it, but it'd be nice if it wasn't less. I obviously like more. 99. I don't got a bucket up here, darn it. Yep, no bucket. Was there a bucket over here? I think there, no, no bucket. My goodness. Luckily, this is like something that doesn't doesn't get affected. You know, like you start this machine without a bucket and it just pours all over the place. That would suck actually. I was like all worried. I'm like, where did my other mat go? Did we miss one? It would suck. Let's see. So now we don't want to forget to put this in. There we go. We'll go over here, do the same thing. Oh, well, we can switch the bucket, but we'll do that in a second here. Always fill the machine up first. That was interesting. Figured it would fall down, but it went up into the thing. So this one got done. Take it over here with us. And that bugger off because it's loud and all right. Getting through the dirt. Okay, it's got all three. Everything's got all three there, so that's good. I guess we can start with this one, can't we now? And there we have it. Gold for this round. Yeah. Well, I don't know. We are 300 away from 15. Ooh, it's going to be pretty close, actually. Come on. Go. We needed like about 90 more ounces to make it 3K. All right, well, I'll put it in anyway. Minus 70,106. We got a total of 2,908. Yeah, so pretty close, pretty close. Let's look at the leaderboard. We're definitely not 10 yet. We did move up to 6th here. Dude, we are in the money. We are still 11th. Oh, he sees someone. 2 people put in more gold. Where's the Pete? No, Peter moved up 1. That's what it is. So Peter put more in. I don't think this person's put any more in. These are crazy numbers, dude. And I'm gonna be over like 100K. This is insane. I've never had this much gold in Gold Rush. So they've really like, these maps are insane with how much gold they've got. There we have it. Another one for the day. So yes, I'm going to leave the video here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Brand new, please subscribe. If you want to help and really support the channel, you can become a member of the OMG gang. It's $2 a month. You get to see a lot of the digging I don't do on camera here, along with other things that are in there. I've got lots of different videos, so yeah, we'll leave it here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, no, I went through that already. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.